Your 10th message to Claude costs 11 times more than your first. Not because Anthropic raised the price, not because of a new plan. Claude rereads your entire conversation from the very top, every single time you send a message. So message 1 is light, message 10 is heavy. By message 30, a single question costs more than your first 10 messages combined. Most people never see this. They just hit the usage cap mid-afternoon and assume they need to upgrade. They don't. In the next 6 minutes, I'll show you 5 rules that stopped me from hitting Claude's limits, without changing my plan and without writing a single line of code. 5 rules. Anyone can apply them in 5 minutes. Quick context, because this is the part nobody explains in plain language. Claude has memory of your conversation. Every time you send a new message, it doesn't just read what you typed. It rereads the entire thread from message 1. Every word you wrote, every word Claude replied, all of it, every single turn. In technical tutorials, you'll see one word for this: token. A token is roughly 3/4 of a word, so a 100-word message is about 130 tokens. The longer your conversation gets, the more tokens Claude burns just to remember what you already talked about. I'll use the word token from here on. Now you know what it actually means. It's the unit of memory Claude pays for on every single message you send. Here's why that matters. Rule 1. Edit. Don't follow up. When Claude gets something wrong, your instinct is to send a correction. No, I meant this. Don't do this. Every follow-up gets added to the thread permanently. Now Claude is paying tokens for the wrong answer, your correction, and the new attempt. Every message after that. Instead, click Edit on your original message. Fix the wording. Send it again. The bad exchange disappears completely. Same result, fraction of the cost. This one habit saved me more tokens than everything else combined. If you only do one thing from this video, do this one. Rule 2. Fresh chat every 15 to 20 messages. A 100-message thread costs over 2.5 million tokens. Most of that is Claude rereading the same conversation from message 1, over and over. Fix. Every 15 to 20 messages, ask Claude to summarize everything you've worked on. Copy the summary, open a fresh chat, paste it as your first message. You keep the context. You drop the bloat. The moment I started doing this, my limit warnings disappeared overnight. Rule 3. Batch your questions into one message. 3 separate questions equals 3 context loads. One message with 3 questions equals 1 context load. Most people split because they think it gives better answers. The opposite is true. When Claude sees the full picture up front, the answer is sharper, because it knows where it's headed. Stop sending, summarize this. Then, now list the main points. Then, now write a headline. Send, summarize this article, list the main points, and suggest a headline. 1 message, done. 3 questions, 1 prompt, always. Rule 4. Projects for recurring files. If you're uploading the same document to multiple chats, a contract, a brief, a style guide, anything you reference more than once, Claude rereads that file every single time. Fix. Use the projects feature inside Claude. Upload the document once. Every conversation inside that project can reference it without burning new tokens. The file is cached. You pay for it once, then access it for free, forever. If you have any document you reference more than once a week, that's a project. Rule 5. Memory and user preferences. Every new chat starts blank, so most people start every conversation with, "I'm a marketer. I write in a casual style." Keep paragraphs short, 3 to 5 sentences of setup, every single time. Claude can remember this permanently. Open Settings, click Memory and User Preferences. Save your role, save your communication style, save what you're working on. Once, it applies automatically to every new chat from then on. No more wasted setup messages. No more act as a professional whatever. This is the rule that compounds, quietly, every day, for as long as you use Claude. Now, if you've applied all 5 rules and still keep hitting the wall, that's the real signal. Pro is genuinely too small for what you're doing. That's when Max is worth it. But upgrading without these rules is paying 10 times more for the same problem. Max stretches your limit. The rules eliminate the waste. Do them in that order. Pick one rule for this week. The simplest is Rule 1. Edit, don't follow up. Try it for 3 days. You'll feel the difference before Friday. 5 rules. No code, no upgrade. That's it.